Hello and welcome to Solavei. I am so excited that today is such a special day to have you take a look at why we are all so excited. My name is Staci Wallace and I am a social executive with this company that so many people are talking about, Solavei, that is actually giving back to the people that need it the most. Solavei is a very, very unique value proposition, and we are thrilled and honored to be partnering not only with incredible individuals who are currently utilizing Solavei service, now over 170,000 people, but more importantly, the people that are benefiting and the companies and organizations, nonprofit organizations that are benefiting because of Solavei's unique give back plan. And tonight I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. This is called a super social, where we actually go online and talk to folks all over the United States, and we do it in a live format like this on Google Hangout, so that a lot of people can be watching, a lot of organizations can be benefiting, and we're so excited. I'm so excited to have you tonight participating in. So again, my name is Staci Wallace. I'm a social executive, and there are teams from all over the United States that are going to be tapping into this video and this recording. If you're watching it live, that's fantastic. If not, we have this posted all throughout the week that you can just simply go to www.empoweredliving.biz/social. That's empoweredliving.biz/social, and you can watch and rewatch this as many times as you want to. What I'd like to do now is just quickly take you to an overview of what is Solavei, why we are so excited, and what's happening right now around the United States. So many folks tapping in and excited to share in the space of people who are participating tonight. What I'd like to do right now is just talk to you a little bit about what is Solavei and why we would want to present this to you as a value proposition that could create not only savings for anyone that you know of that is currently using a phone. Right now there's 331 million connections in the United States alone. So obviously we're all about value, but more importantly is how can we turn what other corporations have been doing that have been creating big corporate dividends and turn those back into the hands of the people that obviously need it the most, the organizations, the nonprofit organizations. So what is Solavei? Solavei is actually a mobile and social revolution that's coming to redefine commerce, putting advertising dollars back into the hands of the people. Now, clearly, you're going to hear tonight about three areas: commerce, social networking, and mobile operations. Obviously, with the amount of people that are currently utilizing mobile phones, we know that it is the platform of the future. That's why they call the mobile wave or the mobile revolution so massive right now. People are shifting away from their laptops, their PCs, and they're saying, I want to do everything on my phone, I want to be on the go, and I want to live life on my terms. Well, Solavei recognizes that, and that is why what you are about to see is so incredible. First off, our founder and CEO, Wuerch, is an incredible visionary that has had tremendous success throughout the years with being able to create massive corporations with big financial profits. The last company that he started actually went to about a $1.2 billion cap. And one of the things that he found was that it is an incredible journey since he was about 18 years old. He happens to be my brother. So I've known this guy since birth, and I can tell you that he has had the Midas touch his entire life. As a little kid, I watched him growing up, always being a king in everything that he did. By the time he was 18 years old, having incredible profits in the world of real estate, and then being basically taken in by some of the top leaders in various markets, seeing the gift that was upon his life and saying, you know, this gift is worth investing in. Now, many, many years later, we have watched him take multiple companies to a state of profitability and, of course, seeing billion-dollar profits. And we're just excited right now in our family and in our network that Ryan has decided to do something more with corporate profits than just see big business expand. Instead, he has found a way through social commerce networking to be able to put the same dollars that Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile are currently spending $12 billion a year on advertising. That's billboards, commercials that many of us drive by and don't even notice. We flip through or we record our shows. We don't want to watch those anymore. Those are dollars that could be going back into the hands of the people and the nonprofits. Solavei, what you're about to see, is doing just that. It's shifting those dollars. Ryan said, we believe in empowering our members not only with low cost and everyday services, but more importantly, we give our members the opportunity to earn extra income simply by using and sharing our services. So whether that member is an individual or whether it is a nonprofit organization, Solavei believes in giving back. There's 4 trends right now that are making the timing perfect for what is happening. Obviously, we know where the economy is. Our family, for all of our lives, have been involved in nonprofit work. My father, my grandfather, we're both involved in ministry, nonprofit expansion, charities, always raising funds for nonprofit organizations. We have seen over the years that being able to create sustainable income, not only for individuals, but for nonprofit organizations and small business owners, has been very difficult. And we knew it would require a shift in the marketplace for there to be a real collaboration of marketplace leadership and nonprofit vision to come together. The second area is social media. Obviously, with Facebook hitting over 1 billion members, and we see Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, people have proven that they want to connect socially online. The mobile shift, of course, we talked about that, how people are doing everything on their mobile devices. And then, of course, social sharing. We've seen corporations like Groupon and Living Social and of course, all the many network marketing companies where people are saying, I want to get paid or I want to save on the things I'm doing already every single day. Well, Solavei has seen these 4 trends, and they're bringing them together into one platform that's taking the best of all of these worlds and increasing an opportunity for this generation. The revolution is this. It's the meaning of revolution means a dramatic change in the way something works or in people's ideas about it. Now, traditionally, big businesses are putting their money into big billboards and fancy advertising. Solavei is shifting the way that is being done and the way we think about it by saying, wait a minute, instead of that money going to advertising, what if we put it into the people and organizations that really are doing the most good in our marketplaces? The Solavei mission is to make commerce, things you do every single day, less expensive and even profitable for its members. It looks like this. Solavei is taking those dollars and giving them back. It's simple. It's a mobile social network that gives back. And we've started with the platform being mobile service. Unlimited voice, text, and data on the nation's fastest 4G network for only $49 a month. With a strategic partnership with T-Mobile, we are offering incredible mobile service, which most people already use. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines in a home. They're already overspending. The average person is spending at least $71 per phone, and that right there, just down to $49 a month, is a savings in and of itself. Well, most importantly, though, is we're taking that same mobile service as a platform, and we're launching it on a social graph very similar to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google, Pinterest. Being able to give people a social network within Solavei that allows them to use their phone and actually get rewarded. This says paid over $8 million. Well, we just did our next cycle of payouts, and it's now we've paid over $10 million to our members in the first 8 months of business. So we are so excited about what's taking place, and so many of the members are benefiting, and so many of them are helping nonprofit organizations, small business owners benefit as well. So Solavei is giving back, and it's very simple. It looks like this. Solavei is paying $20 per month back to the enroller or enrolling organization for every 3 people that switch to Solavei service. Let me tell you how simple that is. I don't know if you remember a few years ago when Pepsi-Cola did something that really upset an organization called the Baptist Convention. Basically, they messaged their entire database and said, do not drink Pepsi anymore because of whatever it was that took place. So it was like a boycott. And what happened was a lot of people stopped drinking Pepsi. The unfortunate part was there was no redirection of those funds. It was just stop drinking Pepsi. But what would have been really amazing was had Coke have stepped up to the plate and said, listen, we get it. You're upset with Pepsi, and here's what we're going to do to make up for it. If you will get every 3 people that switch from drinking Pepsi over to drink Coke, we will give $20 a month to the nonprofit of your choice, just for every 3 people that continue to drink Coca-Cola instead of Pepsi. Pretty cool. Wouldn't that have been a great idea? Well, think about this. That is what Solavei is doing. For every 3 people that switch from their current carrier to Solavei, Solavei is going to pay $20 per month to the individual or the organization that refers them to Solavei. It's an incredible win-win-win proposition. Let's take, for example, if the enroller is a 501c3. As your Solavei network grows as a 501c3, so does the mission to give back to the people and organizations that mean it the most. Think about this. You're helping people save money on their mobile service. It's a win for them. Plus, Solavei is paying back $20 a month for every 3 people that switch, which is a win for the nonprofit or for the referring individual that brings that new member to Solavei. And very soon, this whole value proposition is getting ready to expand massively. Very similar to the way that Amazon started with a platform of selling books online, Solavei started with selling phone service. It's creating our platform. But the vision of Solavei was never to be a mobile carrier. The vision of Solavei was to be a social commerce revolution. What does that mean? Well, very soon this summer, we are going to be launching Solavei Marketplace. And that means that every single person that is a member of Solavei or a user of Solavei service, they are going to have the opportunity to play into something called Solavei Marketplace. And Solavei Marketplace is actually going to be taking the same pay card that when you join Solavei service as a social member, you're going to get a Visa card, a debit card that looks like this. And that is how Solavei pays you. For every 3 people that you enroll in Solavei, you get $20 a month. Now, of course, there's an advanced reward program. As that network grows, so does the income that's possible. But just think about this with Solavei Marketplace. That same purple pay card, when Solavei Marketplace is launched, we have something called card linking through First Data, the largest organization of its kind, currently handling over $1 trillion in business. When you see Visas and MasterCards and all of the incredible transactions that are taking place, First Data is the largest in the world, and they've now partnered with Solavei to make Solavei Marketplace happen. What does that mean? It means maybe you're familiar with deals and offers through companies like Groupon and Living Social. Well, now instead of having to cut coupons or print them off and take them embarrassingly into the place where you're shopping, now you go online and you can actually secure a deal or offer online, maybe 2-for-1 burgers or maybe discounts at retail stores. Maybe you're getting a discount on cable service or insurance or energy. All of it, when you go online and you choose the deal that you want, it automatically gets applied to your Solavei Purple Pay Card. And so all you have to do is go out, go shopping, and you're going to be able to see the value right there on that Purple Pay Card. But it gets better. You can also go out and just normally shop like you do every single day at a number of our partnered vendors. You can see these like Sam's and Walmart and Starbucks and Burger King, Olive Garden. And when you go out and just do what you already do every day, your Solavei Pay Card is going to be able to provide value for you now in the marketplace. You don't have to go out and do things you wouldn't normally do. Just do what you're already doing every single day. This is a similar view of what Solavei Marketplace homepage will look like when you're wanting to go secure a deal or offer. You can see Gap's Kids, or maybe it's going and getting, these are just examples, but satellite services, or maybe it's energy, or maybe you're looking for a discount on insurance. You're going to be able to go into Solavei Marketplace, decide what deal you want to be applied to your card, and then you go out, go shopping, and when you just swipe that card, it's already there for you. So that's a brief overview of where we're at right now with Solavei. And as you can see, the future is so bright we know the meaning of Solavei means light or sun in your veins. And we really believe that Solavei is going to be a source of hope and light to the world around us, creating an economic exchange of things we already do every day, but taking the benefit and putting it back into the hands and the people and the organizations that mean and are doing the most. Here's what you want to do. First off, get in, join Solavei. Either set up yourself personally, or if you're a nonprofit organization or a small business LLC, get yourself set up in Solavei. And then start sharing it with everyone you know, your friends, your family, your partners, your database. And as they begin to join Solavei, you're going to see that's the vision, is to create sustainable sources of income for people and organizations like those of you that are listening to this social right now. You know, what we do every week when we cover our super social is we want to share information that you can share with others. I thank you so much for being a part of this. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to tap into what we call our Solavei news. Just a couple of highlights that we want to share with you of things that are happening that you can do just to increase the opportunity of getting social and sharing Solavei with the people around you. Big news, obviously you guys have heard that we are on a major campaign for increasing the social graph. Right now we have already outpaced all carriers, including Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, T-Mobile. Our social media impressions has blown through the roof, and we are now #1. You get that? #1 in social impressions. So we want to continue that. We love the fact that everyone's talking about Solavei. Of course, we want to see those of you that are listening to this right now, as Solavei becomes a common word like Facebook. Right now we have a little over 170,000 members. Our goal is 1 million this year. Can you imagine? That's about 830,000 members just to get to our first goal of 1 million. They're going to be in someone's network. They're going to be shopping in someone's network. They're going to be doing life in someone's network, and someone is going to be benefiting from that. Why not you? That's why we encourage you to get started today and start tweeting it, start posting it. You and your friends can enroll to win a free year of mobile service just by simply tweeting. Between now and June 9th, we're going to give away free mobile service every week to anyone. They don't even have to be members. So even right now, if you're just still looking at Solavei, get in there and go to #tweet-to-get-free contest, and you're going to go to tweettogetfree.com, and it'll explain all of that, and you'll share it with your friends. Now, winners are being picked randomly, and they're being picked from the 3 cities that tweet the most. Next thing is we are doing what's called city takeovers, really wanting to focus on major cities that are already passionate about Solavei. Now you can see the list of the cities right now that are being considered. We just finished Tulsa, some incredible nonprofits there that are being represented, great leaders, increased by 89%, not only the social media impressions, but the actual activations in Tulsa. So it was a very, very successful campaign, and now we want to take it across the United States. So this week we will be announcing our next cities that will actually be focused on in the city takeover, with great emphasis from the company, putting attention on those areas, doing special offers in those areas, as well as ongoing socials and meetings to really help the people in those local areas. So stay tuned this week for the announcement of those next cities. Now, the Solavei Marketplace launch, many people have asked, okay, how do we get involved? How do we talk about it? Here's what you want to do. Number one, you want to make sure that you or your organization are secured as social partners. Now, you can actually talk to the person that referred you to this webinar. What that means, it basically means that you're going to need to go ahead and start developing a network. You can look at our compensation plan there on empoweredliving.biz/, oh, you can actually go to downloads there, or you can actually check that out as well in support.solavei.com. But push to social partner, and then that's going to go on through July 19th. If you are a social partner, then you're going to be able to be a part of our local merchant acquisition. What does that mean? Well, the hundreds and thousands of local merchants, whether it's mom and pop hairstylists or shoe repair or people who are doing nails, all of those local merchants, one of the great parts about what Solavei is doing is they've looked at business models that were good but not great and have found ways to really push them over the tipping point. Groupon is a perfect example. Company, obviously, we all watched it, the fastest to hit $1 billion in profits. Well, that was great. Unfortunately, it almost crushed the company because their business model was actually a dysfunctional business model because the amount of overhead it required them to run Groupon. Why is that? Because they had to hire thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, almost 10,000 sales reps to go out and secure those local merchants. Well, instead of doing that, Solavei, with already over 170,000 mobile users, Solavei has said, you know what, instead of hiring salespeople, let's let our members go talk to the place where they get their nails and their hair done and all of those local businesses and small business owners. Let them bring them to Solavei and let them benefit. So if you bring a local merchant to Solavei and 25 people this month go and shop at that local merchant with their Purple Pay Card, not only does the local merchant benefit, but so do you, because you are the valued member that brought them to the table. You're going to see it is an incredible regeneration of the funds within Solavei back to our loyal members. And then, of course, on 8/21, that will launch our retail test group where we're actually going to put this baby into action, get that on the road. And then 9/21, September 21st, is our 1-year anniversary, and that is when we will have our nationwide launch of Solavei Marketplace. It's a pretty exciting next few months that are taking place, and we want to encourage you to become a social partner by July 19th so that you can participate as well. I want to encourage you tonight to make sure, I just released another newsletter every Sunday night. I try to get those out for first thing Monday morning that shows you a brand new training called Go Fishing. For those of you, probably the one post I get more than anything else is, Staci, how did you build such a massive network? Many of you have seen my network's grown over 60,000 people since launch, and people are saying, how are you doing it? What are you doing it? What do you say? Give us the process. And so for me personally, I got to have fun. I don't like sales funnels or the words prospecting or anything like that. So I have to put it into a process that is actually fun. And for me, that's fishing. So I use the analogy of fishing in this particular training. I want to encourage you, go to your inbox if you're a part of empoweredliving.biz. If you're not, then make sure that you sign up for our updates and our replays and our newsletters that go out once a week. And you just do that right there on empoweredliving.biz. Put your name and your email in there, click sign up, and it'll automatically put you on the list. You'll have to actually confirm in your inbox that you do want to receive those, and I encourage you to do that. It is a great training. I encourage you to share it with your people, share it with your friends, as well as there were some other things available to you in this week's newsletter. Okay, our wrap of the week. Very excited. Julie Trammell. She has tricked out her vehicle. I love it. You guys have seen these last number of weeks, all the different people that are wrapping their cars all over the United States, getting social with Solavei and seeing incredible benefits from wrapping their vehicles. So Julie, congratulations. So exciting to see you there and see your vehicle. It's classy, it's beautiful, and I know that is about the best billboard you could have hitting Seattle and Bellevue and Kirkland. Congratulations. We absolutely love it. All right, today, if you are just listening in for the first time, I encourage you to enroll, save, share, and earn with Solavei. Just go to solavei.com / the username of the person that referred you to this social, and you can just click that Join Now button. What's really cool is when you enroll, you're going to get a website just like this so that you can share it with your friends and family, and they will be added to your network as well. And then, of course, if you're not getting a SIM card directly from the person who's enrolling you right there on the spot, then it will be mailed to you, and then you will be getting your Purple Pay Card very quickly from Solavei, and payday happens once a month. Very exciting. That little purple pay card is your gateway to the future. With your enrollment, you also get what's called the Solavei Dashboard. MySolavei allows you to see your network grow, see your earnings, and there's a ton of tools to help you get social. We've put together, oh my goodness, a full plethora of videos and Facebook posts. So even those of you who are not really great at social media, all you have to do is be able to click the button, and we even show you how. We've also got an online marketing system called Share Solavei. If you want to have a landing page that does the work for you and actually sends out autoresponder emails, it's an incredible. We've got a free version and a pro version with sharesolavei.com. All of these available to you right when you get signed up with Solavei. So here's what I want to encourage you to do today. Enroll today. Get started. Watch the new basic training at empoweredliving.biz. There's a 101 training and a 201 training right there on the homepage. If you see the 1, 2, 3, get in, get social, get free, take that full training. It'll tell you everything you need to know to get started with Solavei. And then get social and share daily. We want to encourage you, wrap your ride, get your business cards, get your t-shirts, all of those available through Solavei. Check out solaveigear.com. Find out the shirts and hats and backpacks that you can get to be able to promote your business and then become a social partner. For those of you who are listening that are nonprofit organizations, these are the tools that we make available so that not only you as a nonprofit, you may want to keep it very much just about value sharing and being able to create sustainable income for your nonprofit. But I know you have a lot of partners that would love to support you, love to go out there and share Solavei with others, and when they do that, you get to reap the benefits. And I encourage you to check out our full compensation model and rewards model for how that is working and why Solavei is so very different. Why become a social partner? So that you can play into Solavei Marketplace when we start to secure those merchants on July 19th. And why become a thousandaire? Because that will get you the invitation to our big one-year anniversary party in September 21st in Bellevue, Washington. I encourage you, make those very important goals so that you can participate in what we believe is going to be a historical shift in commerce today. And, you know, before we go, I just want to split back over here, and very excited tonight. I have had a dear friend of mine with me. Come here, Joe. I want to introduce you guys to Joe Silvey. This is one of my absolute best friends in the whole world. I love you.
Love you.
And she has been, check out this great hair. She has been doing my hair for 12 years. She's from Dallas, Texas. And Joe flew up to do my hair, my daughter's hair, my son's hair, my husband's hair, and Niecy's hair. And Joe, we are just so grateful. She is crushing it down in Dallas, Texas. And we just are so excited. I know that the Solavei takeover, could little birdie be saying that we could be coming that way soon. So anyhow, I just wanted you all to meet one of my very, very dear friends that I love very much. And remember, do you remember? Now is the time. This is the place. And you are the one to start the revolution. My name is Staci Wallace.
I'm Joe Silvey.
And we're believing the best for you. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great night. And happy Memorial Day. I should have said this at the top. You know, Larry's grandfather was an ace in World War II. And we are just so grateful for those of you who have served diligently to pay a price that those of us that have not served in military we sometimes take for granted. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the seeds you've sown in future generations to come. We know that everyone wants leadership, but very few people are willing to pay the price of leadership. Everyone wants freedom, but very few people know the cost that that really, really does require from so many. And we want to say thank you today for all of those of you who have served our country so faithfully. God bless everyone.